Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Agave Talk, your number one source for everything agave. We appreciate you being here with us today. Today, I am super excited to bring you this vertical flight. Yes, we are going to go on a journey from Blanco to Reposado all the way up to Añejo of Terralta Tequila. Yes, this tequila, if you've never heard of it, has a really good name behind it. Yes, and the NOM itself is NOM 1579. This is coming from Felipe Camarena. Yes, from the Camarena family. I mean, they work magic with these piñas. What they're doing with agave across all their brands is phenomenal. I mean, even just listening to the brands produced at NOM 1579, including this, you got Artenom, you got G4, you got Pasote, and you got Volans. All very well respected brands, and this one itself, very excited to jump on into. We have the Blanco, we have the Reposado, and we have the Añejo, absolutely. So we appreciate you being here with us today. If you have not done so already, please hit that like and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram at Agave Talk. All right. So to give you the little bottle showcase, this is Terralta Tequila. Yes, we got that embossed, looks like an ox with the Tahona and the agave in the back. We got these mountains coming up with, it looks, whether it's the sun or the moon, I'm not 100% sure, but just really plain looking bottles, but with added elements like that, you know, that the tequila in cursive right there. It's nothing super fancy, but it's not super plain. It strikes a great balance. And I'm wondering how that plays into the tequila itself. So these are 40%. Let's take a look at the back. Nothing going on the back. We honestly just have our regulation stuff. Again, NOM 1579, made in Mexico. And that's pretty much it. You can tell from going across, the only thing that really changes, obviously, the color inside of the bottle, but also then to our label, Reposado Añejo, is kind of like a gold, and this is more of like a copper over here. What you'll notice too on camera is that the Reposado and Añejo are pretty much almost exactly the same in color. Yes, and it's, curious because this is such a light Añejo. Really looking forward to opening these up, taking a look on the neck. They are still sealed. We got I can't even read that on through the camera. It's moving. It's all around. Give me 1 second. Okay, so it's completely in Spanish right now. And I'll let you take a look at that. But again, just this really long neck. We got our signature from Felipe Camarena. And, sealed up with that cork on the top. And it looks like it's actually a replica of a Tahona. So what I'm going to do is actually pour these out, all right? I'm going to open these up and pour all of these out. And, of course, give you the nose and then the taste, which what we're all here for, all right? So give me a moment with some movie magic. I will be right back. All right, everybody, we are back. Got these poured out just to show you the top on here. Whew. It, again, is that it's like a Tahona. What's kind of weird, though, is, and I'm wondering maybe just, depending on when the bottles were produced or not, the Añejo actually has like a wooden top, and that's interesting. That's very interesting. The Repo and the Blanco has that Tahona style, where the Añejo has that wooden style. So just kind of found that curious as I was pouring this out. So with that being said, we do have this poured out right now. And the studio right now just smells so delicious. It really, really does. Thinking about this brand and just a little background on it, it does come again from the Camarena family, Felipe Camarena specifically. And what's unique about and reading and researching about some of this this brand actually is that in the oven, They actually use steam jets, apparently, that are at the top and the bottom of the oven. And what they're saying is that it allows the agaves and piñas to be cooked more evenly compared to a traditional oven that does not have that. Whereas the traditional oven, you might get some overcooking on the bottom, you might get undercooking at the top, but with those steam jet engines, it's actually giving more of a consistent overall cooking to the actual piñas, which they say makes for a better flavor. What's really standouting about this brand as well is they use a very deep well water. And they're saying that it, adds a layer of minerality to it. And you have to understand that when in producing tequila, it's water, agave, and yeast. That's it. So, I mean, your product really is water. So absolutely, the type of water you use, the source you get it from, is absolutely going to affect your tequila, all right? And it's going to affect the drink and the end product. So two little things that really stood out from this and doing a bit of research, taking a look at this Blanco, super clear. Our Reposado is on camera almost Blanco-like. I mean, it does have a slight, like golden-ish color, but the reality, like putting these two together, and even off camera, they almost look exactly the same. It's just a real hint, and you can see it behind the camera how close, that they look. It's not very dark at all. And I mean, even that Añejo, and looking again at the back of the bottles in the back, just how close that Repo and Añejo actually look together. So I understand, and the Reposado is only aged for about 3 months, and it's a very lightly toasted barrel done on, again, purpose, because the flavor they're trying to achieve. So it's a very light toast on there. That's why you're not getting a really dark Reposado. The Añejo itself aged for about 12 to 8 months. And again, though, it's not really that dark at all. So super curious to take a visual look, even on camera, looking at our legs and tears of this Blanco. Let's get it on there. It looks pretty sticky. That's not going anywhere. Jeez, you can see that on camera right now. That is not going anywhere. So that's absolutely going to, connect to the mouthfeel on this. So doing this vertical flight across as well, you end up seeing how they take that Blanco. They end up aging it. What does it taste after 3 months? And then you know what? What does it end up tasting after 12 to 18 months? So let's take this smell of the Blanco. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, when I was pouring it out, as soon as I opened this Blanco bottle, my room was just filled with this agave smell. And it's like, it's so earthy. Oh, and now finally bringing it up to the nose, like, yes, that's exactly what I smelled when I opened up the bottle. And so earthy, so much agave in there. And you guys know, if you follow us, we love very agave forward Blancos. This is incredible. It's like smelling squeezed agave in the nose, along with very earthy, extremely earthy. Oh my God, just like terrain. It really is. This, wow. Hold on. Yeah, definitely it's like veggie-like too. Like, again, just really earthy, plant-like. You got some vegetal notes in there. And right at the very end, even like, I don't know, kind of minty. That's interesting. Let me take a sip. Cheers. Oh my God. Oh, that's dangerous. That goes down so easy. That goes down way too easy. And that right there, just that agave that's shining through. And again, very minerally, very earthy. They're using that really deep well water. I want to say it was like 400 feet down, something like that. Oh my gosh. Oh, the taste on that. That's incredible. I'm only going to take one sip now because I want to go through that vertical flight and kind of want to have the taste in my mouth and see how it kind of grows. I also have, sip of water over here as well. And then I'm gonna go back and do it all over again just to kind of see how it opens up, all right? So checking out this Reposado, again, just really sticky on the glass. Dissipates a little more than that Blanco. That Blanco, yeah, see, it's already going away. That Blanco just stuck there. So that's interesting. The Reposado, it's there for a minute and then it's going away. Really, again, very, very, very light in color. Aged about 3 months. Okay. Taking the nose on this. That agave from the Blanco's really toned down on this right now. It's there, but not as like in your face as the Blanco. That's what's really cool about doing these vertical flights like right back to back, because you can tell just those subtle nuances, those subtle differences a whole lot easier than if you ended up, drinking this separate. So definitely toned down. It's still there though, but it's more kind of mellow now, like vanilla-ish. A little buttery in there too, but it still remains and maintains that earthy tone. But again, that too is very toned down. Let's take a sip. Ooh. Oh, the mouthfeel on that. Now, you guys know Reposado is our least favorite expression, but man, the mouthfeel on that, oh, that's interesting. Very buttery. You're definitely getting a lot more of that agave flavor in the mouth, and not so much on the nose, but definitely it's there front and center in the mouth. But again, it's just really more mellowed. It has been rested, all right? That Reposado has definitely been rested. And you're getting a lot more of that vanilla-ish in there. But man, like silky, buttery, but it also has some heat to it. So there's definitely some pepper on there, and you can feel it in your chest as it goes down. But again, that's a great Reposado. That's a great Reposado. Taking a look over here at this Añejo. Let's kind of spin it around slightly. See how we can get those tears on there. And, oh, that vanishes almost instantly. All right, that's not sticking around at all. Taking a sniff of this Añejo. Okay. Oh, see, it's... that agave's back. And it's a little more like... You could tell it's been aged. It feels like... Kind of like it's like the newborn. Then you got the teenager. And you got the old man coming in right now. Like, let me show you how it's about to be done. All right? So you're definitely getting that agave. But it feels more like just mature, if that makes even sense. Like, this is so bright in your face. This was kind of mellowed out, but the Añejo, the agave and the Añejo, it just seems like strong, but in a sense of like strength, not like a lot in abundance, but more like condensed. And I think it might be playing off of that oak. That's why. So you're getting kind of like that oaky, woody smell in there too. But again, super, super light. But that agave there is great. That's interesting. Kind of still slightly fruity, like citrusy. Let's take a sip. Okay. That you can tell it's just been aged. The mouthfeel on that's great. Not as coating as the Reposado, a little more drier, but it's definitely coats and then goes away. Just like you saw in the glass, it dissipates really fast. That agave flavor on there is awesome. You're still getting it even in the Añejo expression. And it's also got kind of like that woody, oaky taste. But again, super, 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 super light. It's just solid. Like that's really the only way I can explain it. That is a very solid, light Añejo. Very easy drinking. All of these go down so smooth. I'm going to take the last sips of this. Oh, that Blanco is fantastic. Yeah, again, that's just like so full of agave, so full of life, so bright. Where then you get to this Reposado. Yeah, and it's just, again, like subtle. It's kind of rested. It's toned down a little bit. It's like, all right, go sit in timeout for a few months and calm down. And it came back like, all right, I learned my lesson. But it's also still a lot. Oh yeah, hold on. Yeah, just really, really toned down, super light. And then coming into that Añejo, just fuerte, strong. Like, hey, I'm an old timer. Let's take it easy, take it slow. But I still got some life in me, and yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, wow. So all three of these expressions, highly recommended. Very happy to bring this to you all, and we appreciate you being here. If you've ever had this before, please drop it down in a comment below. Would love to hear what your thoughts are. And as always, hit that like and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram at Agave Talk. All right. So thank you again for being with us, and take care.